Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. This one is our Red Cup special. I haven't told stories in a while. Feel like tell a story. So, this one today is called I Broke Up With Her Because of This. Here what? If you and your mother or your grandmother want to sit around and watch this, then we're talking about grown people things here. So, I don't think Granny, I'm not going to say anything here today that Granny has not ever heard before. But, although you never know. Some Granny swear said I'm a virgin, but I don't know. Alright, but, if you have the little ones in the room, you might want to remove them, or you might want to turn your device down for this one. I'm not going to keep it, make it explicit. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, but still adult content. You see what I'm saying? Alright, so, where do I start? What I want you to do at the beginning of this video here, you see, is I want you to think about this question the whole time I'm telling this story, and then at the end, I want you to leave your opinion, yes or no, and why. Why you say yes and why you say no. So, is it important for you to know your partner's past? Is it important for you to know your significant other's past? Women, you're there with a new man now. Man, you're there with a woman now. Is it important for you to know her past? Think about it. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. I know a lot of you already have preconceived notions about this, but let me tell this story. Okay, so here we go. Names and location, year, date, and all that has been changed to protect the identity, the identity of individuals that were involved. Okay, so yeah. So I found myself in a relationship, right, a while back, dating. You know the whole dating scene. You're single, you're dating, you're finding someone to be with. You find somebody you think you and them are compatible. You're not no speedy dater, right? So you go and jam in with this one person. For those of you who don't know what jam in mean, you go and hold it down to one. Yeah, you're not dating multiple people. I know some people feel like if you're dating, it's okay to see multiple people, but if you're in a relationship, then they narrow it down to one. No. For me, dating was, at that time, dating was dating. So you're dating, you're with one person. Alright? Come here, try to figure out how to understand this person and give this person all of me while learning all of this person. And them kind of thing. They're trying to be mature in life, you know? And build something for the future. Anyway, we used to do stuff like, we used to go out or stay in and drink. This happened staying in. But we were party buddies. So we used to go out and drink and stay in and drink and party. And we never have no kids together, so we live life, and we decided we're going to be each other's party buddy. We're going to be each other's best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, may I tell you that if you're in a relationship with someone else, your significant other should ultimately become your best friend. You can figure out the reasons why. But anyways, we were on that mature level. We said we are going to be each other's best friend. So anything we do, we're going to involve each other with it. So we party together, with everything together. It was on one of these occasions, though, that we decided that tonight was one of the night them that was called Truth or Dare or Get Drunk and Tell the Truth. And one of them kind of something that I love playing those games, by the way. Red Cup special. So, you know, we got a couple of bottles of whatever it was we were drinking at the time, and we proceeded to drink and have fun for the evening and all these things. And conversation got to asking questions to get to know, like, have you ever done this before? Have you ever tried this before? Have you ever been to this place before? Along with all the good stuff like, what are your plans for the future? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? All this other stuff. Alright. Remember the question I asked you at the beginning of this. Do you think that it is important for you to know your partner's past? Alright. So, the evening went on very well and all these things. We're into the night and we're having fun and we're having fun. We're drunk now, you know? And I'm talking about drunk, right? They have a saying And the saying says that alcohol will make you tell the truth. I don't know how true that is because I have never been drunk enough to where I told on myself. I've been drunk enough to where I pass out with the truth and I wake up with my truth still away. But if me find myself to start to get too drunk to where I'm going to tell on myself, me just stop drink. And, or, I don't know, I've never been that drunk, but people do get that drunk. I've had people who got really drunk and just told me all kinds of things. I've had white friends who got drunk and told me that I love you, man. I just love you, but I fucking hate when you guys date our women. That kind of thing. And I was seeing a white girl at the time when that happened. This particular story I'm telling though, I'm not telling you if it's a white girl, Indian girl, I'm not telling you which continent she come from. I'm not telling you. And all you know, it's a past relationship, right? So anyway, we get real drunk down in the evening there, and something that she said during that evening made me quietly end that relationship and swiftly walked away. And now you can imagine if you're dating someone, I think we were dating probably almost pretty close to a year. Pretty close to a year, probably about 8-9 months that time there. So you can imagine you're dating someone for about 8-9 months, your party buddy, your everything, you know, and inside of yourself you have to tell yourself, say, yo, I think I'm falling in love with this person and all this other stuff. You know, no, I wasn't quick to like jump into love and talk about I love you and them thing there. I'm seeing where it's going, right? But the feeling was good until this happened. What happened, you ask? Alright. In the midst of all the drunkenness, I don't know how the conversation about threesome came up and have you ever done it before, but we're talking about all kind of things, right? And she proceeds to tell a story about how she went on a vacation and it was her and a bunch of friends, and how she ended up drunk in a one room with 3 men. The part that made me decide that it was time to end this was the part where she said she take the 3 of them one time. She take the 3 of them one time. Alright. At that moment, it was at that moment that I decided that, you know what, maybe it's not so important to know the past of your partner, but then again, that's something I think that I would want to know if you're gonna go wife a girl, right? I mean, I'm confused now as to the question, yes or no. It's so pro, con, I don't know. People are gonna say, SouFlo, that was her past though. Why would you you hold that against her and she was being honest enough to actually tell you about it? No, I appreciate the honesty. And that's why I didn't waste any time stringing her along. I just cut. Matter of fact, I cut so hard that I didn't even say goodbye. It was just cut. Don't call me again, change my number. That kind of cut, right? Saw her out in public, walk the other way, cut. What's wrong? What's going on? What cut? That kind of cut. Because here's my thing. I was trying to figure out, right? It takes a certain kind of individual and a certain mind state to do certain things. I'm going to break it down really deep for you now. A man, we're going to lay down with another man, right? He's in a different state of mind as to a man that could never be attracted to men. You understand? So a man that goes there and then call himself, say him return from there, and now he's on the other side, I would forever question that man, right? It's the same thing for a woman that take on 3 men one time. I want to know what part of you, mind frame wise, allowed you to think that that was okay for you to do then, or you don't have to justify it to me. I just want to know, what mind frame were you in then? What part of you was that then? And is that part of you still around? That's the part that I'll be worried about. Is that part of you still around? Because who's to tell down the road somewhere that part of you just suddenly reappear after I've invested years in this relationship and you suddenly decide, say, you want to take on a 3 man like Guinness Stout again. Or a dragon. Are we trying to have the 3 man? I think I dragon stout enough. But anyway, you get the point, right? So because of that, I cut. Now, was I wrong to cut? I don't know. Tell me in the comment section below. But I was on vacation in Jamaica recently, and that just came to my mind, and I thought, yo, I have to tell the story. I didn't even remember this story. So I held it with me the whole time, and here it is. All right? Now, with that story being told, let me say this. When we go to buy a car, right, we want to know the history of the car. I want to know if this car that I'm about to purchase has been in an accident, it get right off and somebody rebuilt it. Does it have the right VIN number on it, or is it a stolen car? I want to know if the car get mashed up and somebody refix it up and try and make it look good, but it has issues deeper in the engine somewhere that maybe a month after driving it is gonna put and drop me on the side of the road kind of thing. You want to know these things. So if I want to know the history of a car that I'm gonna invest in, if I'm buying a house, I want to know the history of the house. I want to know when the house was built. I want to know when last the roof was replaced. I want to know when last the termite inspection was updated. So I know say there aren't termites behind the pretty walls eating out the infrastructure. I want to know certain things about the thing. So I think it's the same thing when it comes to a relationship, even though the world we live in today, people make it seem like that's none of your business. Really, that's none of your business. And that it's insecure people that ask those questions. No, I don't really think it's insecure people that ask those questions. Not after living that. Okay, because honestly, I could have wifed that. Now, if that had progressed to the point where I had ended up wifing that and then heard that after, you're now in a marriage. I know said divorce ain't like just walking away, walk out the door, my gone about my business. It's a whole lot of other work involved. And then if you have children involved, I could have turned that into a family material, babies and everything, right? So, is it important for us to know our partner's past? Leave your comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. It's SouFLoTV, man. I'm up out of here, and stay tuned for the Jamaica vlogs because they're coming. We were in Jamaica recently. We just got back recently, and I have a whole lot of beautiful videos for you and some insights on these kind of things. All right? Subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell next to the subscribe button so when we go live, you are notified. Matter of fact, just tune in every day because videos are being uploaded every day and you don't know when we're going to go live. And YouTube has a problem notifying everyone. I don't know what the logistics are or what's going on with YouTube. So if you don't want to miss out on stuff, just tune in on a regular basis. Alright? Because we not gone nowhere. We're still here. Alright? It's SouFLoTV, man. I'm out. Peace.